Welcome guys, welcome to the third video of learning how to code in HTML. So in the second video we all had seen about the paragraph tag, the hyperlink tag and the image tag. So let's start today with, today we'll be looking at HTML displays. Let's start with the paragraph tag. Now I know I've already discussed what a paragraph tag is and what it does exactly. As you can see, this code is still as same like last times. So but there's one thing that I want to tell you all about. Now what if I break this into different lines? Suppose this is the paragraph tag and we use it. I think that will do the work. I think you will at least be able to see what I'm trying to say. Now over here, as you can see, between the paragraph tag I have written the code in different lines over here. So let's run it and see. It is not gonna print in the format that I have written. The HTML basically ignores the line that I've given, the spaces that I give, the break lines that I give, and it actually uses the paragraph tag as a one whole. Whatever is written inside those tags between the starting and the end point, that is written as a whole, and that is what it displays it as. So even if I haven't written it in one line, but still it is showing it in one line. Now what happens when I suppose say one sec, I'll just get it back everything together. Yeah. So what happens if I give a lot of space in between random tags? What is it gonna do? So it's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna print it is as it is supposed to, and yes, there is no change in the printing of the paragraph tag. It remains as it is, even though I've given a lot of space, or if I give an enter line. So that is one attribute of the paragraph tag. Now we come to the horizontal rule. Now the horizontal rules are basically that is like it gives a thematic break to the HTML page. Now how do you use an horizontal break? Now horizontal breaks are written as HR. No, it doesn't stand for image Reshmania. It stands for HR, that is horizontal lines. Okay, I know that was a very bad joke, so that's okay. Let's just forget about it and let's just move forward. So for example, I write the tag h1, I write this is heading 1. Okay, and I close, obviously it gets closed on its own. Then I move forward and probably I write paragraph tag paragraph for h1. Okay, I'm writing it very basic and I'm just keeping it, I know I'm keeping it simple and sober, but I'm trying to depict what am I written, because for those who are not very well versed with HTML or the understanding of the concepts, it will be a little difficult for them. When they see the actual output, they will not be able to link it to the core where what has been done. So that is the reason I'm keeping it simple for you all. Now over here we'll use a basic line, that is HR, and say we'll write another let's keep it as h3 tag. We have used h2 a lot. This is heading 3. All right, and we use a paragraph tag for this as well, like paragraph for h3. All right, and probably we will give an HR over here as well. Okay, I'm sorry about this. We'll just remove this from here and we'll paste it over here. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. Great. So now as you can see, this is my heading 1 tag. This is the paragraph for heading 1 tag, and here this is the particular place where I had given the HR tag. Now the HR tag, first thing is that it is self-closing tag, so you don't have to close it. It is just like BR. Now BR, what it does, it takes you to the next line, whereas HR, what it does, it creates a horizontal line for you all. So it marks as a demarcation. It sets you a section different for you all. So probably if there are two authors, or if you're an author is giving like two write-ups or giving two blogs, in case of where we're talking about the blogging, then he can create the title with heading 1. He can give a blog paragraph. He can write the whole blog, and then to separate the second blog from the first, he can use an HR which will create a line. So that will become really easy for him to understand this. So this is how this is supposed to be done. Moving forward, Just let me just remove this part up, and we'll just move forward. I'd already discussed break lines with you all, so I think that won't be a problem. I mean, you can just easily understand. So that is all fine. So there's just one more tag that I need to discuss with you all, and then we'll be done with the HTML displays, and that is the pre tag. Now, what exactly is this pre tag? And as you all can see, there's a closing tag, so obviously there has to be a closing tag. You need to provide a closing tag, otherwise this won't work. Now a pre tag is basically a pre-formatted text, and the for example, like if you all remember, if we just probably just glide back on the video to the from the point where we started, in there I had mentioned that in the paragraph tag, if you give space or if you give line breaks, it is still gonna print it as one single line. But over here, if I give line break or if I give a space between some characters, a lot of space, it is gonna print it as the way I have written over here. For example, like let me just write, this is a simple text. Alright, let's just keep it like this, and let's see what happens when I print it. So this is a simple text. It gets printed in Helvetica, that is the font that is used over here. Now for example, I write over here, this is the text with random spaces. Alright, as you can see, I've given a lot of space in between some of the characters, and let's just print it and let's see. Great. So over here you can see, okay, there's a lot of space, there's a lot of space, there's a lot of space, and there's a lot of space. Yep. So this is basically the how I have given. And let's just try one more thing that we tried to do in the paragraph tag, but it didn't work out. So let's just do this. This is the sentence where there are line breaks. Alright, I've written it on different lines. They just printed, and as you can see over here, this is getting printed in different lines. So I think this is pretty much clear. And guys, with this we are done with the HTML displays. That is really great, and I think everyone must have understood about this. In the next video, I'll be teaching you how to make a proper functional HTML page, and how do we host it. We'll talk a little about hosting as well. And with that, I think we can just I think with that sorry, so with that I think we're done. Probably in the like I said, in the next video we'll be discussing about the displays tag, and in the times to come we'll be also talking about the HTML styles tag, and we'll be going a little further, and we'll making things the way we want. Also, there was a lot of talks about a lot of requests that had come about for the starting of C language. So we will be starting with C language. It is going to take some time for us to shoot it, but yeah, we'll be coming up with the C language probably in the coming week or in the next week. We'll be trying a little best to come up with the next week, but if not, then we'll definitely be coming up in the next week. And so just stay tuned till then. Just go, if you enjoyed the video, if you learned something new, go like, share and subscribe. If you have something to tell us about anything that I went wrong in explaining, or something that I missed out, please reach out to us on our DM on Instagram, that is free.hair.hum, and we'll be really happy to learn it from you as well. It is a barter system. Also, comment what you liked the most in this video. So thank you so much, stay safe, thank you, and yeah, thanks a lot.